Haskell?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
not
well,
good. We'll have to wait and see if 369 has got what it takes.
This is a lesson on how to int the draft in one pick. And they've done it. Although, it is certainly sticking with their, long-range pick potential, as the culling can certainly lock down a target that has been slowed or rooted or stunned in place. But Top Esports are all in on the mid-game. FPX, very similar situation as it was, in fact, the Renekton in the mid lane, as all of the magic damage is being relied upon by the Nidalee. And this is something that our friend LS has spoken about many, many times. It's sort of having the FPX. But let's see how this game goes as we get into game number 4. All right. FPX with another chance. Now that top Lucian has been picked up. See whether 369 can show us exactly why the Lucian has been prioritized. But I do like the draft out of F side. LWX with his Gravitum going to get some stuns, but Jackie Love locked in place. Yuyanja looking for that death sentence. Which target's he going for? As that's the return hook. Anything you can do, I can do better, says Crisp, as Knight goes down extraordinarily low. Didn't have to flash, though, there in the mid lane as we head back down bot.
Well, nicely done by the... Has used all of his stacks of the Corrupting Potion. There has been a lot of focus up here from the junglers, at least, as here comes Doinby.
Yeah, Khan ran out of mana. One more auto attack, but Doinby flashes forward, culls the Meek. And Lucian top continues to be terrible.
Yeah, get dunked on.
Yeah,
basically, as Karsa. There's no flash for Doinby, but he is Renekton.
Tien up toward the top side. Yeah, top lane Lucian, guys. The Dream avoids a lot of that damage, though, as the culling goes into the Nether Realm. And Doinby's here once again. Bubble going to go just a little bit short.
Do Dragon here, I think.
Yeah.
Not going to. I mean...
Probably going to take the red buff as Knight. Does have his own cleanse. He picked up another one, though, as the damage from the Paddle Star is pretty dangerous. And red buff is going to at least be taken. No Paddle Star available here from Knight just yet.
He can just do it a little bit later, as he will now. But it's not a bad trade for FPX, because they get this Rift Herald extremely early. Probably going to push in the top lane, I'd imagine. Especially because the Lucian already is not doing so well. So should be some pretty free plates up there.
Yep, speaking of free plates, Knight going to grab one as well, as the Trouble Bubble doesn't land onto the Crocodile. It's a big target, but not going to hit just yet. 100 gold, approximately the lead here for FPX as it stands, as Karsa's looking to try and change that. Yuyanja straight underneath, gets the double play. LWX just dead before he could really do anything, and Fate's Call is going to reset the turret aggro. Karsa takes the Lantern. A stunning dive from Top Esports, and they'll take first turret out of this one as well. Your Herald be damned.
Yeah, the thing about Blitzcrank is that, especially in situations like this, a rocket grab is going to do 0, right? You're not... Yeah. When they're all on top of you, it doesn't do anything. It CCs the other guy for 0.5 seconds, right? So, a really nicely executed dive. They're forced underneath the turret by the positioning of Karsa. We got a little trade here in the mid lane.
Oh, Bubble. Knight turning this one around nicely. 300 health. He's really, really good at this champion.
All these LPL supports are just awesome at Thresh. Like, the Thresh priority in this tournament has been through the roof.
The hook out of the Lantern, but the playback Crisp is dead. And they land the hook as well. Tien in trouble, but Doinby gets through. Yuyanja goes golden. He is 100% getting the player of the game.
Can I just write him down now?
Just write it down now, dude. He is so damn good. 4-1 now for Top Esports, and it's looking like this series might be ending a little bit sooner than you guys otherwise want.
Yeah, I mean, just all of a sudden, it was only 2 plays, right? And we were looking at the top lane, and we were like, Lucian guy is simply carrying his team here in the early game.
Karsa, a very early subjugation, and that means that he's going to be very tanky. 369 gets himself a kill. That's why you pick top Lucian, because you know that you can catch out a Nidalee and bait them with your Trot. A Cutlass there from Doinby onto 369, but that's not going to lock down a Lucian by any means. Now Yuyanja looking for...
What? Goodbye. not the first time he's done this.
Exactly. That is like the LWX classic play.
FPX, they're just, I don't know what's going on. All of a sudden, they lose 2 team fights, and now people are just running, you know,
running down top,
running it down in the river, just getting caught for this one.
I'll give it that.
Like, you take away, you subjugate Doinby. He's dead, by the way.
Yep.
Truly subjugated.
Might be dead too, though, as Tien should. Oh, that was incredible. Trouble Bubble, fantastic. The insta cleanse on something was pretty good too. Might have cleansed a red buff. Maybe, not sure. No red buff on Tien, so. Sometimes you just want to press cleanse. Oh, he has Nimbus Cloak, so of course you use it for the movement speed. So no.
It was a good idea.
Tactical play.
Gets him out there. And you know what's great about this for top esports is that now that they're ahead, their composition is so good against what FPX have, right? They're going to be, once again, great at slowing down the enemy team, stopping engages, kiting them down. It looks very similar to Game 3, except, you know, different champions, but a very similar idea in terms of what the composition does against what FPX is bringing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Doinby's dead. Like, what?
Well, he does flash on top of Jackie Love, but Jackie Love's still probably going to be able to do this. Gets the Ren. Now Khan able to lock down that kill. Yuyanja not going to go for that 1v1, but he has backup incoming. Blade of the Ruin King there gets him a bunch of extra movement speed. There's the Flash Moonlight Vigil, though, from LWX. Oh my god, the damage, but not quite enough as Yuyanja gets rocket grabbed and a double kill comes through for Khan. It's a bit of an int-off here for both of these teams. Yeah, they had a soiree into gifting things over as Yuyanja gets the flash hook. All too easy. That's the big potential at this stage of the game for top esports. Yep. No one is safe if you are outside of your turret range, guys. And Knight well and truly online as well. 1-0 and 5. This guy just always has a good early game. Yeah, his mechanics too they just always seemingly on points, regardless of what champion he's playing. And he's played 4 different champions now, right? He played Syndra, Orianna. What was the second game? Cork?
Yes. Yeah, I think it was.
And he's 100% loss rate, I think, on Cork so far this tournament.
It's like the only thing that he loses on is this Corky. He's well known for it.
Shirley has a very sore head at the moment after getting a couple of charges. A lot of extra money, though, as you can see. 369 now towards the top side. He's going to be taking down this inner turret. Doinby is by himself bottom lane, no teleport. And therefore, top esports are going to have complete run of the jungle over here. Even Kasa farming in the face of the Nidalee that's a level ahead of him. Agatha, and then can build for the utility is Khan. Acceleration gate, and the hook under the turret for Fate's Call exists. And that means that Yuyanja's going to be absolutely fine as Crisp. Going to get hit by the bubble, and the double body block comes through, but 369 there with the culling. And just zoning away 3 people on this Lucian.
Lucian saying, okay, I don't know exactly where they are. They could be in my jungle. I have to respect all vision because I have none. And he's just able to avoid any kind of gank. And that's all that Tien can really do now. He's like, if I can just lock down one person and get a shutdown for my Renekton.
Minutes as they got a free dragon. Now Khan's going to dive onto 369. Now maybe he's overextended, but Khan's taking a lot of damage here. The culling interrupted pretty immediately as Kasa comes in, puts down the pillar, but would have liked that actually against Khan. Gonna possibly subjugate him to death. Remember that buff lasts for a long time and does get some speedy ground. And then on the back end, that's a very dead Tien.
That was a one-shot.
To 4 deaths now. Now Baron has been alive for 30 seconds, and Top Esports wants to say that that's enough time for Baron to be alive. And we'll just take it.
They easily have the damage. They will be able to pick up this Baron. FPX knows it. They're just going to split push. But it's just really intelligent play once again by 369. He knows that if they're there, that they're going to clean up too, because his teammates were there to back him up then. You know, earlier on, when he was playing very passively, he didn't have support.
Strategic.
They waited
for 369
for the Lucian. That's very smart as well. So it's, you know, it is kind of.
He's out puffer as well. We should know that. Khan's going to get exhausted. Blade back destroyed. The Ren set's coming on in. Fate's Call comes down. Kasa does get the tribute, so he's going to be absolutely fine. Zoe picks up the kill on the Aphelios to double for Jackie Love, and they're going to just barrel down this top lane exactly. I don't know whether Tien's going to be able to help out, and Doinby nowhere to be seen. Finally teleports back. But this minion wave is just going to be carried forwards. 369 just going to kill Tien, but he does go golden, buys a few extra seconds, and it looks like the minion wave is where Doinby's going just to try and get some backdoor bonus for these Nexus turrets.
Good play.
Yeah, he's going to try and buy some time there. LWX available in another 5 seconds. Thankfully, it's 22 minutes into the game, so the death timers are actually very short.
Yeah.
And Doinby continues his merry jaunt towards the top side of the map.
Doinby's play is going to save the game here. If he just dies in the front and they have a minion wave with Baron buff, Top Esports can probably just focus down the turrets in the Nexus, but it's not going to happen that way. Even if Doinby dies here, it's like, okay, I mean...
The fact that they're chasing him this whole way is actually genius. Because he's going to have Slice, he's going to have Dice.
Zoom in.
He's dead now, but that took a long time.
Poor Renekton. He didn't really show up. You know, they kind of got crushed by FPX in the semifinals. Another hook.
Yep, Kasa gets hooked up. He's got Subjugate though. Not going to flash because he doesn't have it available. Doinby getting taken down low as Jackie Love trying to bounce around. Avoids the pounce. Stays alive for so damn long. And in the meantime, gets a couple of kills. It was taken down. Yanja still alive as Khan's underneath his turret. Knight blocking so that Yanja could get back. And 369 is going to attack to this minion wave forward. Yanja was taking that turret. Probably didn't want to there as 369 is booped around. Khan is going to escape. Doinby able to lock that one down as Knight does have himself the skirmishes, and he's going to utilize it there onto Doinby, who's burning down to that red buff as the minions doing some work. Culdemeat comes in, there's the ace that Knight delivers to FPX. He hasn't died yet. His Magize is well and truly stacking up.
No big deal. Except the Corki game, I think he did. By the way, all the other 3 games he has won. Just showing, you know, how much value that item can have. Especially
Remember, only one Nexus turret as well. Baron's going to be up in 40 seconds time. Ocean Soul is, of course, here. I don't know whether we even mentioned that. Too much craziness was happening. But it's going to be the top esports. It's going to be basically impossible to kill in a team fight. And here is said team fight. Crisp gets taken down extremely low. Gravitum does some work as Moonlight Vigil did land. But Top Esports move back. They use their, global warmogs that all of them have with this Ocean Soul. Knight with the Shirelias is very scary. Tian gets moved as Khan now down to about half health. The last Nexus turret going to go down, and this could just be the MSC Championship right here, right now for Top Esports. We're witnessing the birth of some new contenders for the World Championship here, as Top Esports will win the Mid-Season Cup, but not before they've taken a few glory kills, and there it is. Still, the FPX flares will fly, but congratulations to Top Esports. They will be your MSC champions.
Yeah, and after the semifinals, I think a lot of people were looking at this team and saying, seems like it should be an easy win for this team. They proved it today. They had the one hiccup in Game 2 where FPX actually were able to use their weird and